Televisa presenta.
Hello, welcome to Star Channel. Today we have two special guests icon in development of English. First, we will have William Shakespeare. We welcome him to program so that he can comment on the influence he had on the history of English.
Hello, let me introduce myself. My name is William Shakespeare. I am considered the most influential writer of English letters. Today's English is part of my legacy, as I have contributed over 1,700 texts and aphorisms to it, many of which are embedded today's everyday language. In my more than 30 plays, 150 sonnets and 4 lyrical works. I introduced around 1,700 new works, set expressions, famous phrases, and even new proper names. In my work and poems, I use more than 28,000 different words. This accounts for my enormous vocabulary, which I show not only by using a large part of the already existing corpus of the language, but also by revitalizing even in new works. I occupied an immediate place in the evolution of my language. My era is known as the early modern English, and if it contributed to medieval English. In part, the flourishing of this new Renaissance English had made us its driving force.
Thank you very much for your participation, Shakespeare. Your story related English is very interesting. And also, thank you for continuing with us. Let's go with the announcement and come back with more.
Linley Murray is best known as the father of English grammar, known for his English grammar books used in schools in England and the United States. In 1795, he published his English grammar, which became popular very quickly.
It went through about 50 editions and was edited, abridged, simplified, and launched in England and America, and was long used in a school to the exclusion of all other grammar books. English grammar was adapted to different classes of students with an enhancement content rules and observation to help more advanced students write clearly and accurately. Interesting what was revealed to us during the commercials. He mentions that he personally did not know without Adolph Murray. With these contributions influences the development of English. Without further ado, we welcome Chaucer, we like Shakespeare, comes to share his influence of the English language. Good again listen to him. My name is Geoffrey Chaucer. The English that I used in my time is called Maryland English, very independent from the Old English. I was listed in the Oxford English Dictionary as the first author to use many common English words in his writing. These words were used during the language of the time. However, it was the oldest recorded manuscript source. Some examples are acceptable, alkali, alteration, embol, angrily, enet, annoyance, approyance, arbitration, armels, army, arrogant, arsenic, artillery, and aspect. Today, modern English is somewhat distinct from the language that I use in my poems due to the effect of the Great fellowship. This change in the pronunciation of English, which is not yet fully understood, makes reading my poems somewhat difficult for today's English reader. The role of the finale in my verses is not very clear. During the period in which I wrote my words, this letter was going out of fashion in the colloquial English of that time, and therefore its use was a bit irregular.
This has been all for today. We thank our guests we have attended. They let us know their contributions in the development of English. We say goodbye and see you in our next chapter, where we have more guests. Thank you for joining us.
Televisa presenta.